So I just had a realization. Mind over matter series. I think this can kind of coincide with mind over matter. If you hear any background noise, so please disregard that. But I think this is very important. Sometimes when we know the path and the things that we're doing is not in alignment with our calling, it's not in alignment with who we've been called to be, sometimes God will intercede. God will create chaos and destruction in a place that you called yourself to be comfortable, a place that you knew you were never meant to be in the first place, but you chose. And God will test you too. God will put you in a predicament where you have the opportunity to decide. See, God's either going to let you decide, should you be going this way or should you not? Right? And sometimes when we choose wrong and God knows there's greater within us, he will intercede. He's going to block some things. He's going to separate us from people and circumstances quite often. And it's so funny to me because it's like, okay, when you really know who you are, sometimes, all the time, when you know who you are, there are going to be things and circumstances placed in your life just to get you to not feel good about yourself, to get you to not feel worthy of your anointing, worthy of your calling, which is something I've been speaking over my life daily because I know who I am and I'm going to constantly remind myself that I am worthy of my anointing. I am worthy of my calling. But because of the things I've been put in, I started to doubt that for a second. But then I started to remember there's been so much going on. I've been dealing with some stuff I can't even speak about right now, but I promise you I'm going to get into it. But the stuff I've been dealing with has been trying to deteriorate me. And I've been trying to fix these holes and fix these places with just numerous of things. And I'm just like, well, what do I do? Just trying to, when all I had to do was just sit back. God will intercede. God will let you know when it's time to move and get up. Are you willing to fight for yourself or your circumstance? Decide today who you're fighting for. Choose you always. Do not fight for a circumstance that you've been called out of. Don't draw back to things that you've been called out of. And I feel God on that because it's so good and it's a blessing. And it goes back to that first day, a lesson or a blessing. But understand, in your blessings, there are lessons. Because I feel like the lessons and things that we are put into, it can be a blessing when you really see what God is telling you, no, you are greater than what you're settling for. Whether it's a job or relationship, no matter what it is, God is telling you, I've called you to greater things. That's why it's not working where you are, because I've called you to greater. I didn't call you to settle in the place that you're trying to settle in. I didn't call you to do that. He said, no. Stop trying to take steps back when I'm trying to push you forward. He's speaking to me now. And it's just like, yo, it feels so great, man, to know, even in the trenches, even when I'm down and out doubting myself, God is still right here.